Hi to everybody. So welcome to chemistry online class. So in previous class we discussed about quantum mechanical model of atom which was proposed by Heisenberg and Schrödinger independently. Now in this class we are going to discuss Schrödinger wave equation for stationary orbit. Schrödinger given a wave equation for stationary orbit, that is we are going to discuss Schrödinger wave equation. Schrödinger wave equation this is nothing but a Schrödinger wave equation. So Schrödinger proposed a equation for stationary orbit. Schrödinger proposed a equation for Schrödinger proposed a wave equation for stationary orbit, that is del square psi by del x square plus del square psi by del y square plus del square psi by del z square okay, plus 8 pi square m by h square into e minus v into psi is equal to 0. Del square psi by del x square, del means delta, del square psi by del y square, del square psi by del z square plus 8 pi square m by h square into e minus v, that is equal to e minus v into psi. Psi means you have to write psi u and cut it, that is nothing but a psi. Here x comma y comma z are coordinate axes, okay. Next psi equal to wave function, then E minus V, E equal to total energy, E equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy, then V equal to potential energy, then E minus V equal to what happened? Kinetic energy. Then psi is a wave function, then psi square equal to probability of wave function, So it is the equation proposed by Werner Schrödinger. According to Schrödinger, electrons are revolve around the nucleus on x, y, z axis in wave motion. For example, it is the nucleus, it is the x axis, it is the y axis, and it is the z axis. So on these axes electrons are revolve in wave motion like this. On these axes electrons are revolve in wave motion like this. So here electrons are revolving wave motion. For this stationary orbit, these are orbits. These are orbits. These are orbits. For Schrodinger proposed a equation for stationary orbit. It is nothing but a Schrodinger wave equation. It is nothing but a Schrodinger wave equation. See, according to Schrodinger wave equation, electrons revolve around the nucleus in a XYZ axis. So here importance of psi you have to know. Significance of psi. This is pronounced as a psi. Significance of psi. It is nothing but a wave function pronounced as a psi. Significance of psi. So psi is a wave function. Psi is a wave function. It is nothing but amplitude of the wave. Psi is amplitude of the wave. Amplitude means height of the crest or depth of the trough. Next, psi have values like positive, negative and 0. When it is a positive means, for example, it is the wave. Psi have positive. Psi have values like positive, negative and 0. When it is a positive means, so here it is the A. It is a psi equal to positive. When wave rises up, it is a psi. It is a psi negative. When rises down, here psi equal to 0. When a wave is crossing axis. When wave rising up, psi is positive. When wave rising means wave crossing the wave, psi equal to 0. When down, when it forms a trough, when psi equal to negative. So this is significance of psi. It is nothing but psi is a wave function. Psi is an amplitude of the wave. So psi is an amplitude of the wave. And then psi have values like positive, negative and 0. So this is nothing but a positive value, negative value and 0. Then you have to know now here psi square is nothing but a probability function. Then you have to know here significance of psi square. Significance of psi square. Okay. Psi square is an orbital probability of finding electron. Psi square is the probability of finding electron. So Psi square is a probability finding electron. Psi square is always positive. Always positive. So plus square means a positive. So psi square minus square means a positive. So psi square is always a positive. Now you have to know the three-dimensional space. This is a three-dimensional space. The three-dimensional space around the nucleus, where the probability of finding electron is maximum, that is 95%, is called orbital. So he introduced where probability of finding electron is a maximum. In the college where students are maximum in the class, like that in the atom where probability of finding electron is a maximum is called orbital. So this is psi square is the probability of finding electron in space. So psi square is always positive. The three-dimensional space, the three-dimensional space around the nucleus where the probability of finding electron is a maximum is called orbital. So this is a psi and it is a psi square. Okay. So for describing the position of electron, the need is arised to discuss about quantum numbers. Before we are going to discuss quantum numbers, you have to know what is orbit, what is shell, and what is orbital, and what is subshells. Okay. So this is the way. Now you have to know about quantum numbers. You have to know about quantum numbers. See what are quantum numbers means. Quantum numbers are used to describe the electron position in an atom and shape of the orbital and spatial orientation of the shape of the orbital and orientation of the orbital and spinning of the electrons. Quantum numbers are used to describe the main shell, next subshell and shape, and main shell, subshell, shape, orientation and spinning of electrons. Or what I mean to say, quantum numbers are used to describing the position of electron in an atom and shape of the orbital in an atom, and orientation of the orbital in an atom, and spinning of electrons in an atom. Okay, see here, quantum numbers are used to, they are used to describe the electron in an atom. They are used to describe the electron in an atom, like position of electron, comma, shape of the orbital, position of the electron, shape of the orbital, comma, orientation of orbital, and spinning of electrons, and spinning of electrons in orbital. Okay, so they are used to describe the electron in the atom, like position of the electron, shape of the orbital, orientation of the orbital, and spinning of the electron, spinning of electrons in orbital. Okay, now you have to know what is orbit, what is orbital, what is the subshell. So here it is a nucleus, it having orbits, these are shells, K, L, M, N, O. These are orbits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In these shells, subshells are present. S, S, P, S, P, D, S, P, D, F, S, P, D, F, Z. These are subshells. S, U, B, S, H, E, L, L, S. Subshells. These are subshells. In these subshells, orbitals are present. In these subshells, orbitals are present. So in S subshell, one orbital is present. In P subshell, 3 orbitals, Px, Py, Pz. In D subshell, 5 orbitals, 5 orbitals. In F subshell, 7 orbitals, 7 orbitals. In 8 subshell, 7, 9 orbitals, 10, 14, then 9 orbitals. 9 orbitals are present. In these orbitals, electrons are present. In these orbitals, electrons are present. So, yes, one orbital, 2 electrons can accommodate. P, 3 orbitals, 3 to 6 electrons can accommodate. Px, Py, Pz. And D, 5 orbitals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 10 electrons can be accommodated. In F, 7 orbitals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 means 14 electrons can be accommodated like this. Okay, like this. This is a shell orbit. These are subshells SPDF. SPDF subshells. These subshells having orbitals p having px, py, pz, d having dxy, dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square, y square, dz square, like this. So here F having many. So like this orbital and first shells, subshells, orbital, electrons. So you have to know this about. How many quantum numbers we have means there are 4 quantum numbers we have. There are 4 quantum numbers. Four quantum numbers. Okay, the first one is principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. Second one is azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Third one is magnetic quantum number. Magnetic quantum number. The fourth one is spin quantum number. It is denoted by N. It is denoted by L. It is denoted by M. It is denoted by S. These three are dependent with each other. It is independent on these three. Okay. So here, so total how many for? There are 4 quantum numbers. Total how many quantum numbers we have? 4 quantum numbers. So principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number and spin quantum number. So we are going to discuss now each quantum number. First about principal quantum number. Okay, so these are quantum numbers. Why? What's the need of discussing quantum numbers means? So for explaining Schrodinger means for explaining Schrodinger equation values, so quantum numbers are need to discussed here. So here now we are going to discuss principal quantum number first, one by one. There are 4 quantum numbers now. The first one is nothing but principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. So I will explain points wise. So first point, it was proposed by Niels Bohr. Niels Bohr. Okay, so it is denoted by N. It is denoted by N. N have values. N have values. N equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on up to N. Up to N. Next, number of subshells in orbit is N. Number of subshells in orbit. number of subshells in shell is n. For example, it is the nucleus. These are shells. Shells means K, L, M, N, 1, 2, 3, 4. S, Sp, Spd, Spd, F, like this. Here, number of subshells in shell. So, it is the shell having how many subshells? 1. So, n. N equal to how much? 1. 1 means 1. Here 2. 2 means S comma P. Here 3 comma S comma P comma D. Here S, P, D, F means 4. So, this is a shell and these are a subshells. That is equal to, it's a number. Number of subshells in shell is n. Next, number of orbitals in shell is n square. For example, so n equal to 1. How many orbitals? N square means 1 square equal to 1. Only s orbital. For example, n equal to 2. How many orbitals? Is a p having 3 and s having 1. So 3 plus 1, 4. Here 2 square means how many? 4. 3 plus 1, 4. Like that, it having 1, it having 3, it having 5. N is equal to 3 means 3 square means how many? 9. 5 plus 3 plus 1 equal to 9. Like this. Okay. This is the way number of orbitals in shell is n square. In the same way, number of electrons in shell is 2n square. So now you have to know significance. Significance means importance of importance of this principal quantum number. It indicates size of the orbit. It indicates size of the orbit. Size of the orbit means, for example, 1s means first, 2s means second, and 3s means third. Like this. It indicates the size of the orbit and energy of the electron. Size of the orbit and energy of the electron. Energy of the electron. It is a significance. Okay. So this is about principal quantum number. Which is why it is called principal quantum number means it is an important quantum number. It was proposed by Niels Bohr. It is denoted by n. N have values 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on n. Number of subshells in shell is n. Number of orbitals in shell is n square. Number of electrons in shell is 2n square. Significance means see here, it indicates size of the orbit. Size 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. 4s means fourth orbit. 3s means third orbit, like this. Okay. Next, energy of the electron. Size of the orbit and energy of the electron. Okay. So this is about principal quantum number. Okay. So now time is over. I am going to leave. Goodbye.